Hey Clashers! Today we're diving into the world of Builder Hall 9, and I've got the top 10 bases that are sure to keep your defenses strong and your opponents frustrated. Let's get right into it. First up, Base 1, Stage 1. This base features a central builder hall, surrounded by multiple air-targeting defenses like firecrackers and air bombs. It's quite tough for air troops to pass through. Moving to Stage 2, this one has an interesting wall setup. It's just a simple box, but the inner walls are framed such that ground troops are forced into the crusher, maximizing its value. Next, we have Base 2, Stage 1. This is a compact base with tightly packed defenses, so troops will get hit hard, as multiple defenses will be attacking all at once. In Stage 2, the base has some open walls to predict the attacker's entry point, making trapping easier. The base features well-placed push traps and spring traps right where the attacker will enter. Moving on to Base 3, Stage 1. This base has multiple compartments with channels in between, luring troops into the range of multiple defenses, so they get roasted quickly, especially near the crushers. Stage 2 follows a similar concept, but includes multiple spring traps placed at the most predicted entry points near the geared archer tower, catching attackers off guard. Now we have Base 4, Stage 1. This base is designed to counter every move of the opponent. Every entry point is challenging, especially the bottom side, with its open wall setup and traps. In Stage 2, attackers might think the top side is an easy entry, but there are traps waiting to counter their plan. For Base 5, Stage 1. This setup does not give much value to bombers. High HP troops get busted quickly, as they are targeted by multiple defenses, with surprise Teslas at the entry points to mess up the attacker's plan. Stage 2 sees the most common entry from the bottom side due to lower DPS, but the Tesla and traps are ready to throw them off, leading them through the crusher in the core. Moving on to Base 6, Stage 1. This one is focused heavily on air defenses, but without obvious firecrackers, making it tricky. Traps are set to air to weaken air troops. And in Stage 2, which is the real setup up against the air hits, heavy damage from unexpected firecracker setups await them. Base 7, Stage 1. This base has a heavily defensive area at the top, fooling attackers into thinking it's set up for ground hits, while traps are actually set to air. Stage 2 has strong air support from archer towers, Teslas, firecrackers, and air bombs, ensuring a tough defense. Now for Base 8, Stage 1. This one looks quite weak against ground hits, especially from the bottom side, where the crushers are right off the bat. However, it's not as easy as it looks, with traps set up to catch attackers coming from the bottom side. In Stage 2, it has a maze-like setup that makes ground troops circle around, with decent coverage for air troops from air bombs and firecrackers. And finally, Base 9, Stage 1. A balanced base that defends well against both air and ground hits, with specific defenses concentrated for each type of attack. Stage 2 features a layout that confounds attackers, with traps set perfectly to disrupt their most common hits. Base 10, Stage 1. This one looks weak to air troops at first glance, but has air traps to handle that, and has a solid ground defense setup. Stage 2 features a wing setup that allows perfect trap placement, predicting the path of ground troops easily. And that's a wrap for the top 10 Builder Hall 9 bases. Hope these designs will strengthen your defenses. Check out the base links in the description, leave a like, subscribe to Blueprint for more Clash content. Dominate Builder Hall 9 with these bases, and I'll see you in the next one.